Hello everybody, and welcome to the Sovereign Village Project. I'm in a lot of trouble today because the seed catalogs came, and I'm about to become a lot poorer in times of fiat currency, but a lot richer in terms of seeds. I'm a very frugal person, and I really, on this channel, promote frugality, but there's one impulse purchase which I fully support, and that is seeds. And the way I justify it is that you're not going to make a better purchase in seeds. There's not a better return investment. You could buy a packet of seeds for 99 cents full of tomato seeds, plant that, and when you look at the monetary value of the tomatoes you could get, you could be looking at like 1,000 to 2,000 times your investment. And so $100, $200, like really dropping some heavy money on a huge variety of seeds can have a huge return for years to come. And so when it comes to the question of what should I plant this year, I would say yes. Plant it all. Plant anything you can find that will grow in your growing zone. It's a great investment. If 1% of what you plant works out, it's still going to probably be a good financial return for you. So I would also take exception to the videos that say plant what you like to eat. I don't think we're in those kind of times anymore. I think you should be planting everything and seeing what grows and learn to like it. And that can actually be a lot of fun. I tried that with radishes and turnips this past year. I'm not really fond, or I thought I wasn't fond of either one, because I'd really only had radishes in salads, raw, chopped up. I didn't like them that way. But then when I had a huge amount of radishes, because they did really well here and they came up really early, I started putting them in everything. I fry them up in hash browns, I roast them with garlic, I put them in my soups and my chili. A lot of things I never thought about. They just disappear into the recipe and add just a little bit of flavor and spiciness and of course great nutrition. And now I've come to love radishes. They're one of my favorite things, and I'm now exploring the world of crazy radishes and planting daikons that get bigger than my head. So you might be surprised about what you end up liking, especially if you get creative or you're forced to get creative and start planting things. Now, if you go a season or two and you just can't make yourself like something, I probably wouldn't order anymore. I'm still struggling with beets. I just can't seem to like beets, but I do like the greens. So that's another method of finding ways to like things to do well, is try the other parts of the plants. But I really can't recommend it enough. Just order a lot of seeds this year. It's good to have them on hand. We don't know what's going to happen in the world, if shipping will still be a thing, if they're going to get overwhelmed with orders. There's already been so many seed shortages. If you can get seeds right now, I would get seeds right now. And you can always trade them. I usually buy things in kind of bigger bulk, and then whatever I don't plant, I go do seed swaps, and I trade them. I have siblings across the country, and I swap seeds out with them. They send me whatever weird things they've got, and vice versa. And it's a lot of fun and gets a dynamic community of trading going on with your seeds. So that's one recommendation I would make, is as far as annual seeds, just order everything that looks like it's going to work in your growing zone. Of course, order larger quantities of things you like. I would also really recommend doing multiple varieties of each thing. So, for example, I'm trying multiple melons. I had no luck with melons last year, so this year I'm trying 3 or 4 different melons. Trying smaller ones, bigger ones, and I've done a little more research on what might do well with my clay here. So don't be afraid to really get out there into the variety of things, and if nothing else, you'll just have lots of extra fun things. You can't have too much food. You can always trade it away or give it away and build connections that way. And I would also, lastly, I would look at perennials. In addition to buying seedlings or bare rootstock or potted perennials, you can get the seeds for nut trees and fruit trees and plant those out. There's a stratification process for a lot of those. It's pretty easy to Google and figure out how to do, and now is the time to be doing it. So go online and see if you can't find yourself some seeds for fruit trees. Even if they don't breed true to seed, you can get them growing and you can graft them later in a couple of years. So really, it's pretty simple. That would be my recommendation for what you should be growing this spring, is everything you can get your hands on. It's a good investment. Drop a little money. It's Christmas. You can justify it that way. It's Christmas. It's Hanukkah. It's you're treating yourself. Or get somebody else to pay for it. Maybe make that a Christmas tradition, buying each other seeds. We do that over here too. But everybody, I hope you get a wide variety of seeds. I hope you have a lot of luck gardening this year and this coming spring. In the meantime, happy homesteading, happy gardening. Stay safe and be well.